The quest for clout among humans will never cease to exist as long as social media like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok all exist where we can get those juicy views. It's intoxicating, and I must admit, I too love money and attention. It seems these days people will do anything to get attention on the internet. With that said, there's a person people have been talking about on the internet. They're quite disgusted with this individual. She's an OnlyFans model, and she went viral complaining about her 10-year-old son getting sick at school, the school calling her in the middle of the day when she was making some of that sweet, juicy content, that sweet money printing OnlyFans content. She got interrupted before she got, and she had to go pick up her son from school, and this upset her.
I am so pissy today. Just downright motherfuckers.
What does
today.
that mean?
I had to come up here. I had to come up here at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. That's prime time. That's prime time.
I think that's the sex robot, right? Sex robot. Who remembers that? That is indeed some prime fucking time. Let's go.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But listen.
I know. What?
So that's partly why I'm cranky, but I'm cranky because my child is 10. I had to come up to the school and I had to pick him up. Why? Why did I have to pick this kid up? I had to pick this kid up because he's a man, okay? He's a little man, and he's got a weak-ass stomach like most men do. So somebody busted ass in the library. He threw up not one time, not two times, but 3 times in the library. Literally, the nurse calls and she's like, "You're gonna have to come pick up your son because he just vomited 3 times in the library, like exorcist style, all over the place." Why? He's not even sick. Some kid farted next to him and he said that it made his stomach feel bad. So I have to interrupt my day because some kid's got a rank asshole. That's a new kind of block. What? That's some bullshit.
Okay, a lot of people are dunking on this woman because of what she's saying, and I can understand why at like face value. I'm trying to look deeper into this, okay? She seems pretty young, and if she has a 10-year-old son, okay, how old was she 10 years ago? She was a very young mother. That's what I could tell. One thing that I've noticed in life is that young mothers have a different connection with their children. It's just something I've noticed. They're not just mom, but they're big sister, their best friend, they're everything. So I'm just, I can't like 100% go against her because I'm getting those vibes from her. And I'm seeing that she is like putting on a show. She's trying to make an interesting like TikTok video. Yeah, is what she complaining about actually something super awful and annoying to hear someone complain about? Yeah. But it's just a funny story. She's telling a funny story about how her son threw up at school because somebody farted, and that's funny. She's trying to be funny, and she didn't realize the way that people are going to see this. See, like, not every story is like, woman evil. Like, I honestly, I'm not really seeing anything wrong with this person. Just tell a funny story. Is it true? I believe so. I believe that somebody farted and her son threw up at school and it had to get picked up, and it interrupted her from getting some pop laid down, And that's annoying. Nobody likes to be blue balls. I see this as like a really raw, honest video, to be honest. But let's listen to the rest of it and then we'll go from there.
Was like, does he have to pick it up? Like, can it be like an hour? Can we like work something out? And he was like, he needs to be picked up immediately because he threw up. He threw up because he has a weak stomach. What about the kid who busted ass so fucking bad that he cleared out an entire goddamn library? That seems like a problem. He seems like he should get some medical attention. Not my kid. Not my kid who's just got a weak stomach. Damn. It's not,
The Chewbacca again, once again.
I'm gonna Kool-Aid man through the side of a wall today. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, I'm gonna do because I'm pent up and I got a lot of aggression.
If you take that video at face value and believe it to be like completely real, then yeah, she's gonna seem like the most awful mom in the world. But when I look at that video, I see somebody who's doing a performance for TikTok to try and get a bunch of TikTok views. And you know what? That's a whole other discussion that we can have. Is that immoral for her to tell this story to try and get some views on TikTok? Because she's in social media. That's what she does. She's trying to keep her numbers up. You know, personally, I don't care. I don't give a shit, dude. It doesn't matter. I've heard some arguments like, oh, the poor kid, she's using the kid for, it's like, who cares? It doesn't matter. I don't think the kid gives a shit. What she said is that her son and her laughed about how funny it was that he got sent home for farting as they drove home. You know, it's something that they just laughed about. And I think bringing the fact in that, like, oh, she's a parent that does OnlyFans, that's the big problem here. I don't care about that either. I just don't. I don't care that people do OnlyFans. It doesn't matter to me. It's not something I look at. If somebody does it, I don't look at them as if they're lesser or anything like that. In fact, I hope they're getting that bag. If they're doing it, they better be getting good money, you know? The only people I would judge are the people doing it and they're not making money, and that's embarrassing. Yeah, I don't think that her making this video is going to cause her 10-year-old son to have a lifetime of bullying. I don't think anyone's going to care. I think 2 days from now, nobody's going to care about this whole subject at all. I don't think anybody's really, like, I'm not trying to 100% have her back or anything. I just don't see any harm in the video whatsoever. It was just a story and a performance, and it's somebody practicing making videos. That's what I see. I do this a lot. I make a lot of content. I go through a lot of short form content. This is just somebody being charismatic in a video. That's what it was. It's a performance. It's not like true feelings. I don't believe that for a second. And people that do believe that this video is like a real, actual complaint, you know, and not just some silly, funny story that she's telling out of the situation, I don't know. But that's just my opinion. Maybe, you know, I bet most of the people watching, maybe you guys don't agree with me. Maybe, you know, like sometimes I'm going to have an opinion that's different than you. And like, it doesn't mean I'm an asshole, bro. I just think something different. I don't know. I don't see the harm in this video. I think it's blown way out of proportion to people give views. That's just my thoughts on this situation. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm out of here. See ya.